my God! Look at this! Look at this! Bottom of your screen! You are in jail, my good friend. Look at him! Oh my God! He is struggling to even get off of the freaking release. So fast. Already blown past the receiver here and able to just blow up the run. Oh man, here we go, Slim. Welcome to the ghetto film breakdown. And the reason I say ghetto is because your man Juan Gotti is using YouTube. I don't got no premium package, no special plugs that can get me the raw footage and I can do my own thing from scratch. We using the good old YouTube today, man. So let me know what you guys think about this film breakdown in the comments section. Let's get to it.
The way that we live is not for everybody.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
How do you think the rest of Jaden Daniels' career is going to go? If we're, 6, 7 games into Jaden Daniels' career, and he's already milking injuries? Like,
stop saying my name, you dick riding bastard.
Alrighty, y'all, so we here. Film breakdown, Trey Amos, one of my favorite draft picks out of the SEC. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So we started off here. He's going to be defending a run. Now, look at the running back. He wants to be able to bounce it outside, and look how quick Trey Amos was able to react to that, keeping his contain. He didn't overrun back inside, you know what I'm saying, which would have gave 32 the leverage to kind of hit him with a move and would have got the front pylon. He kind of came, he kind of stayed home and was able to make the tackle. Look at this right here, alongside the rest of his teammates. Boom. Able to stop that game, that rush for, a loss of 3. Now, look at this play right here. Now, this is one of the best plays I done seen out of Trey Amos. So, this is the thing that I love the most out of him. Being able to be physical at the point of attack and able to still get his head around. Now, that's something that we know. Look at him. Head turned around. That's something that we know needs to translate well to the NFL, because they love calling pass interferences, flags if your head is not turned around. So not only is he able to be on the island and hold his own and be physical, so he's here looking at the receiver, quickly notice he's running a fade route, and anytime it's a bigger receiver and you're down here at the red zone, that's typically the play call anytime it's no safety up. So he's able to quickly realize that, okay, one-on-one coverage, he's running a fade route. Let me get my hands up on him, continue to look at him. Boom. Now let me look back, locate the ball so they don't call no flag. It's just like I'm making a defensive play, and that pass was incomplete. So now looking up here, and I don't even know, did he actually throw a flag right there? It looked like the ref might have reached in and thrown a flag. Let me see. Oh, nah, he didn't. That was a clean play. All right, so now we look at here for the Florida Gators game. Trey Amos is at the bottom of the screen again. Trey Amos's physicality is on full show right here. Look at this. Peep this right here. Quick little slant. Receiver, quarterback trying to get it out to number 1. And Trey Amos immediately hits him and breaks up the pass. Now, it looks like number 1, I ain't going to say kind of gave up on the play, but he ran that route very, very lackadaisical. So that gave Trey Amos the immediate advantage, in my opinion, but still was able to make a play on the ball nonetheless. Look at him. Hush. Let's go. Looking like Mikey Sammer still out there. Okay, look. Now, this is one of my favorite plays again. A lot of these plays are one of my favorite plays. That's one thing you're going to learn about me when it comes to players that I love. But this gave me pure Kendall Fuller vibes. You feel me? Kendall Fuller was an expert. Say what you want about Kendall Fuller getting cooked or having his stretches where he wasn't at his best game when it comes to getting bombed over top. But when it's underneath, fundamentally sound tackling, block shedding, Kendall Fuller was the best. Mikey Sammer still damn good at it. And that's one thing that I love out of my cornerbacks, is being able to recognize a bubble screen, shed the block, and go ahead and make the tackle. Now look, what you're going to notice from him, Trey Amos, not only is he in good position to start the play, he initiates the block. That's one thing that they need to start teaching these young DBs and on these specific bubble screens and routes of that nature. Because normally on a pass like this, the receiver is taught to run up and initiate contact so the pass catcher behind him can have a lane to go. Trey Amos cuts that off, and he's the one that initiates the contact and is able to go ahead and make the tackle. Shed the block quickly. His teammates are already around him, and there he is there as well to be in on the tackle. And I think the ball ended up coming out. And this play right here, it was a good game by Georgia, but then they still never gave up on a play, and I think the ball also came out here as well. Trey Amos was able to force it out. Look at him. Not giving up on the play and able to yank that ball out of there, man. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. What is one thing Adam Peters said? One thing Dan Quinn said, we are looking for guys that are going to take away the ball. What's one thing we struggled at a lot last year? Taking away the ball. So that's what we did. Now, look, Trey Amos is here lined up to against, may God rest his soul, Kyron Lacy. You're going to see him play Kyron Lacy, but then have the play recognition to immediately recognize, all right, this is a play set up for the tight end here, okay? So he's going to be able to play Kyron Lacy, and then he's going to come down and recognize that the flat is open. Actually, it wasn't for the tight end. It was for the other receiver coming beneath him. But able to come down and break on that pass as well and break it up. Something that's also that I love as well is his ability to be an enforcer in the run. So you're going to see, I think this is Nussmeier here, hand the ball off to the running back. And look at look at him immediately recognizing, okay, breaking on the ball and going to get the running back. I love me a cornerback that is not afraid to tackle. So immediately recognizing, look at him, recognizing it's a run. And this receiver right here, I don't know what he's doing. He just that was just kind of piss poor by the receiver. But Trey Amos was like, okay, let me run around him. He don't know what he's doing. And immediately goes in and make the tackle. I love a physical corner. If y'all want to get on Juan's good side, be physical as a cornerback, man. It's nothing that brings something more of a smile to my face than a guy that ain't scared to hit. All right, so look at this. Another thing that, what I just say, go back to the Georgia game early on. I love me a corner like Kendall Fuller that is not afraid to come down and be an enforcer in this screen game, bubble screens, because that's what they love to do in this day and age, right? We're an offense that loves to do quick passes and bubble screens, but if you got a defense that's disciplined enough and that's able to shed blocks just like this, man, come on. Look at him, and shout out to 2-5 as well. Being able to break up on it and like, oh my God, that brings joy to my face. Okay, top of the screen here. Looks like I want to say that is one of their bigger receivers, and look at him. Watching him, watching his every move, and also maintaining his leverage and looking back at the ball and breaking it up, man. Look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. That's Kyron Lacy again. Again, LSU was another player at LSU. Come on. Now, first of all, Nussmeier, that's double coverage, so that's not a good pass to begin with. But for Trey Amos to stay over top of that, and allow, because his man did get slightly beat, so I guess Nussmeier may have just thrown it late or whatever may have you, but he was able to stay over there and force an incompletion. So, again, Trey Amos, great play. Being able to just hawkeye the receiver and just following his every step and being able to just stay there and break up the pass. Here, another one. He's always in the area. I'm going to go ahead and say it now. He may lead the team in pass deflections this year because it ain't too many times that he's getting beat. Look at him. Getting his hands in the chest of the receiver. Be physical. I love that. Look at him. Top of the screen. I'm sorry. Again, this is ghetto film breakdown because we don't know how to get our own footage. So we got to use YouTube. So it's probably in the way right now. But look at him. Man, physical. Get the hands in the chest of the receiver. Stride for stride. Now, he's able to get his hands in there and poke it loose. Again, far sideline. He got beat a little bit. That's a horrible ball. So that might have actually been a bad rep because he kind of slightly got beat. Now, if the ball was thrown good, now I don't know who the heck that quarterback is. Now, granted, is what MTSU So they're not on the quality level of Ole Miss. But that pass was horrible. Had that been laid out in front, had that been an SEC quarterback, it would have been interesting to see how that play played out. Look at him. Explosive. Now, that's a good run. The ball ended up coming out. But look at him being explosive on that play right there. Just running like... And I'm not saying don't rush discipline. But don't second guess yourself. I mean, look how quickly he reacted to that play. And I love that. I love that. Quickly recognized it's a run. Backed up. Came back down. And was able to at least be in on the play. All right, bottom of your screen here. Look, oh my God! Look at this! Look at this! Bottom of your screen! You are in jail, my good friend. Look at him! Oh my God, he is struggling to even get off of the freaking release. We gotta see that again. You are in jail, my friend. Look at you. Doing your 20-year sentence. Oh, man. And then right back again with another play being involved in the run. Okay. End around. No, that you ain't going nowhere, my good friend. You are not going nowhere but to the ground. Hand off again. Look who else. In on the play. Immediately recognizing the rush. And he's breaking on the ball. Come on, man. Hush. Let's go. All right. Another top of your screen. Red zone play. I'm more than certain this is a fly route. Oh, no. It was actually an in route. Okay. Look at him. Okay. Okay. Look at him. Initially, his assignment, well, he played zone. Of course, this is his own play right here. So, initially, he got his hands on the receiver that was in front of him. Receiver passes him off, and he continues to stay in his zone and is able to get the interception because, look, he recognizes, hey, ain't nowhere else to go. The sideline in the back of the end zone is your friend. That is your best friend in these situations. So my man right here got my initial assignment taken care of. My guy right here, he got a little bit beat. So let me go ahead and assist him. And whoop, ends up throwing an interception because it looks like it's open and it's not. That is great zone work. That is great play rec by Trey Amos. Trey Amos, bottom of your screen here. Rarely getting beaten. Does the big boy get the pick? Oh, a big boy sold. Big boy sold. That, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm watching film with big fella, I'm chewing him out, bro. I set you up for a absolute dime. I'm talking about D-Wade jump past the LeBron. Hush. And you drop the pick. You drop the money. Oh, my. And granted, I know big fella probably don't got no hands. See, that ain't his game. The ball probably came at him like a rocket. You know what I'm saying? But, oh, you got to catch that, big fella. I ain't going to lie to you. Bottom of your screen again. Oh, my God. So fast, the receiver couldn't even get his hands on him. Look at this. Immediately recognize. His play rate got to be a 99. Immediately recognize. This is a run so fast. Receiver, I don't know if there's Nick Hobb or whoever right here. Didn't even recognize him. Gone in oh my, couldn't even get his hands on him, young fella. Look at him. Couldn't even get his hands on him. So fast. Already blown past the receiver here and able to just blow up the run. Look at that. Trey Amos again, bottom of your screen. Another bubble screen. No, when are you going to realize that don't work against them? When are you going to realize that it does not work? All right, again. South Carolina. You got a little bit ahead of me. Bad ball. I'm still there, though. Another play. Now, this is just any good cornerback is going to play this very well. I'm not going to sit up here and act like this is just, outstanding, Super Bowl All-Pro kind of capabilities. However, to have the play rack and the mental capacity and the smarts to know, all right, passed him off to him. And now you got the backside streak route down the sideline. Let me go ahead and get that. Adam, oh my God. Working. Wide receiver, taking away the receiver for the quarterback as he's on a scramble drill. not giving them no opportunity to get open. And that's the thing that you gotta understand that is really good and underrated about certain corners is, on scramble drills you can lose your man, right? Because they're just running around. They run into one side of the field just trying to get open. They're no longer running routes. They're just trying to find open space and empty grass for the quarterback to throw the ball to him. And he was like, nah, none of that. None of that. I'm with you the whole way. I'm watching the quarterback the whole way while I'm still maintaining you. Pick, give me that. Let's go, Trey. Hey, patting it up to himself. Give me that. Like, these receivers were not able to breathe, bro. Look at him, hands on him. Why did he throw that? Did he really think, who is this anyway? Is this Auburn? Why did he even throw that? Why did he even throw that? You know what I'm saying? Give me that. It's a pick right there. So that's the end of today's video. Let me know what you guys think about this film breakdown. Did you like the ghetto version, man? You know what I'm saying? Your man Juan Gotti bringing you film coverage. As always, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. On the road to 10,000 subscribers, so please help me get there as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Be easy out there. Peace.
Never gave up on ballin' like I'm D-Sean, throw the bomb, G. That's IG, my jersey never seen a line.